ప్రణీత్ అయిపోయిందా? ఎవరు అదే నాగరేష్
Can you make some noise, please? This doesn't feel like an alumni reunion because all of us are students back here, and the energy you're bringing to the hall is contagious. It's making me more energetic right now, and it's absolutely thrilling to be here. So, how many of you went to phase 2 quarters? Maybe some of us have lived in the same quarter. When I went to visit my quarter, I wondered how many of my seniors lived in that house before I did. So, and yeah, I have seen the excitement on WhatsApp groups. There were almost 300 messages every minute, and once I opened my phone in hand, that energy itself was contagious. We have all been seeing your beautiful pictures of reunions, and it reminded us of our excursions. Now we are coming to shar for an excursion. Isn't that wonderful? When we were at school, we would go to some other place for excursion, and now we are back here as children again, and we are in excursion of shar. Did you all enjoy the tour yesterday? And wasn't it nice to be in the Republic Day? How many of you remembered yourself dancing in the crowd? All of us, yeah, brilliant. So, I think the specialty of shar is even the security forces work along with the children. So, we get to see a first-hand march parade, first-hand presentation direct from the security guards, security personnel from the CSF people, and it was a brilliant show yesterday. And how many of you have more than 500 photos in your phone right now? Brilliant. My WhatsApp is still flooding with all the nice memories you had yesterday night. I heard you were all sitting near the guest house and reliving your old memories. I saw some pictures of the same. But seriously, this is such an amazing crowd. The energy of bringing here today, I'm seriously stunned. I'm very, very, very junior. I was not existent when you passed out, but you seem so much younger now. You are the younger crowd with all the young energy here, and we are seriously super excited to have you all here.
Do you all have smartphones with you? Mobiles with internet? All of you can Google out a small 1-minute video called "Do Flowers Fly." You can look into that video. "Do Flowers Fly." That's a video that you get in YouTube or Google, search it out. "Do Flowers Fly." "Do Flowers Fly." That's a video, 1 minute video, 1 minute 20. Do flowers, FLOWERS, FLY.
Bueno, Is it so? I didn't know that.
Give a big welcome to the dignitaries of here, please. Director sir.
Please welcome to the enjoy. inviting all of you to this event today. And we thought we'd have shar and we don't need anything special to invite all of you back. So this is a small attempt to take you through the streets of shar and relive the memories of yesterday. And it was such a nice reunion. So we are kickstarting with this, and now is an opportune moment to relive old memories and to renew friendships and to form new ones. Distinguished guests, teachers, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it gives me immense pleasure to extend you all a very warm welcome to our alumni reunion today. And we are excited to have each and every one of you, and we thank you for all the time you have taken and spared us and travelled from long distances to be here today to make this event a grand success. I am JVM Savita. I am a 2007 pass out from Space Central School, Sriharikota, and I am honoured and humbled to be standing here today to be given this opportunity to kickstart this event. With all the excitement, nostalgia, and several other emotions that we are experiencing right now, let us not waste any more time and start this program without much further ado. This is a historic moment which brought together alumni right from 1973 to 2016 on a single platform. Today is the day when time has melted and all of us are here together as one alumni association. As the old quote goes, coming together is the beginning, working together is progress, and staying together is success. And it's delighting to have each and every one of you here wanting to contribute your part back to the school. And with this, I would like to take the opportunity to invite Mr. Amitabh Sahar Roy, who is in a leadership position in the technology industry. He has played global leadership roles across US, Europe, Japan and India in reputed technology companies like HP and TCS. He is also a seasoned public speaker and a seasoned Toastmaster and is also a photographer. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Amitabh Sahar.
Good morning, friends. Good morning. Good morning, respected dignitaries. Good morning, Hello, is this louder? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning once again. Good morning, respected dignitaries. Good morning, respected principal and beloved teachers, and good morning, my fellow alumni. Let us start by having our dignitaries on stage, please. Respected Director, Shri Puni Krishnan, respected Associate Director, Shri Badri Narayan Murthy, respected Controller, Devi Raja Reddy, our beloved principal, Sri T. Saundar Raj, and our beloved alumni president, Sri L. Narasimha. So friends, I grew up on this soil in Sriharikota, and I'm sure many of you too. And it feels so wonderful to come back here. And whenever I come back to shar, do you know what is the first thing I do? I go to the temple to invoke divine blessings. So in the same spirit here, as we gather here to inaugurate our Alumni Association's auspicious occasion, we will start by invoking the divine blessings. And to do that, I call upon our alumni, Anuradha, Kavita, Indira, Savita, and also our school captains, our very young school captains, Bhavana, Pujita, Bindu, Neha, and Mona Lisa. So we will have the invocation prayer. As they sing the invocation prayer, my request to the audience to stand and also if possible sing along. That certainly transported me back to the school years. We used to stand in front of the school every single morning and say those prayers. I'm sure many of you would have felt the same way, isn't it? One small request before we move forward. Please check your mobiles and put it on silent mode. You can take a moment to do that. Thank you. So my dear friends, today we have gathered here on this auspicious occasion to inaugurate our SCS Alumni Association. I'm sure many of you alumni would have been in touch with your alumni friends well before this, well before we are inaugurating this Alumni Association. However, this is the first time, the very first time our Alumni Association is getting together across all batches, right from the 1980 batch, the most recent batch spanning across 38 years. I'm sure very few schools in India have done this, and I'm sure we can all take pride in this. This is an amazing initiative, and I'm sure it would not have been possible without the tireless efforts of many of the alumni here, without the blessings of our teachers, without the guidance of our principal, without the support from the leadership, our director and our controller from SHAR, and without support of my. But I would like to call out two special individuals. Well, everybody supported it, but two special individuals with the driving force behind this initiative, and I would like to specially call out and acknowledge them. So one is Sri Y.V. Prakash. Here today, and the other is M.J. Vijay Kumari. She is in Singapore. She is not here today, but she has been a driving force along with Prakash behind this initiative. Thank you. So let me now tell you the spirit with which we are starting this Alumni Association. We all have been very fortunate to grow up in the hallowed and beautiful soil of ISRO. I'm sure some of the first qualities that growing up in ISRO have rubbed on us too, the successful qualities of ISRO. When we think of ISRO, one of the first qualities that come to my mind is the enormous contribution that ISRO has made to our nation. Today, I cannot think of many other organizations that have contributed so immensely to the nation building of our country. In a very small and humble way, it is with the same spirit of giving, the same spirit of contributing, the same spirit of serving that we start this Alumni Association today. As Winston Churchill once said, we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. And with the spirit of giving, we start up our Alumni Association. So the first thing we will do to start our Alumni Association is to inaugurate our Alumni Charter. So a little bit before we start that. So our Alumni Charter is somewhat like the Constitution, our nation's Constitution. All of us celebrated the Republic Day yesterday. In the year 1950, our Constitution was inaugurated by our founding fathers. And that really set the tone for our nation. That really set the foundation for our nation to become one of the most successful democracies in the world today. Similarly, our Alumni Charter, we believe, will set the foundation to start our Alumni Association on a very, very strong note. And to inaugurate this Alumni Charter, we could not have thought of a more illustrious person than our beloved director of SCS shar, I am sure those of you who live in Shar, you need no introduction of our director. But I also know that many of us alumni have been away from Shar for quite some time. The small introduction would help. Shri P. Kunnikrishnan took over as the director of SHAR in June 2015. When you think of the success of ISRO, one of the first things that comes to my mind is stupendous and consistent success of the PSLV missions. Launch after launch, you have so many successful missions. And one of the key persons behind the successful of the PSLV mission is our director, Shri P. Kunnikrishnan. Shri P. Kunnikrishnan has served as the mission director of not one, of not two, of not three, please hold your breath, 13 consecutive successful missions. So sir, as we launch this Alumni Association, we hope some of that rubs off to us too. So with that, I request sir to please inaugurate our charter. That was our alumni charter. Thank you, sir, for inaugurating that. So, now I would request, sir, if you could address our alumni.
I'm so proud and extremely happy to see the energy and synergy among our, I can say, old students, though many of you, I don't know whether some of you at least, no, it's not possible. I think all of you are younger to me, yes. So that way, all of you are the dear students of our dear shar. In fact, I felt so homely and so proud, and I'm 100% sure that more than 90% of you would have experienced goosebumps when you view the video. I've already shared with controller that that video will be a part of our. It really gives all the aspects of shar. Shar is unlike any other centers of ISRO. Shar has got a number of unique features. First of all, when you enter shar, see the environment from where you are coming, and a long stretch of lake and a single road like an umbilical cord. So you feel sort of a really homecoming to shar. And in fact, from my own experience, because my experience will not be that long and that close like you, because you lived here, you were born and brought up here, so that's slightly different. But then still, immediately after 1986 when I joined, my first assignment was to come to shar. It's only a coincidence, it was way back in 86. So from that point of onwards, I have been continuously interacting with shar, seeing the shar when I was 32 years old, slowly growing and growing, not only in the technological field, I can see the other aspects also. But then, today if you see, all of you coming back to your hometown and coming back to your home place, so yesterday also I have seen the type of movement you are having and the type of, the kind of sharing like kids. So really amazing to see that. So I think this association, though there was no formal association, it would have been continuously, it would have been there existing. I think all of you would have been in constant touch. Otherwise, this much warm togetherness, I don't think is possible. And the most important factor is shar. Shar is, as I told, something very, very, very unique, because the environment and the kind of togetherness and closeness of people who are living here, because you are working here, you are living here, you are studying here, you are spending your whole time here. So there is something like a whole shar family. Though we call ISRO family, the real family is the shar family. So I felt, in fact, once you belong to shar for any period, maybe 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, whatever it is, that real attachment will come. And if I love shar so much, I can imagine how much you love shar. Wherever I go, whenever I get a chance to share about shar, so I used to make some comments about my own experience, but of course coming to the growth that had happened or that has been happening in shar or for shar is really tremendous. I think all of you can be proud that you all were part of building the shar process, and now you can be again proud that shar is in a major transforming phase of taking the spaceport, your spaceport, the shar center, into a world-class level. Already it is world-class, so we have to become number one in the world. As I was saying yesterday, a number of projects we have now taken, we have started, and you would have been getting the feedback also. Another 2 years, yesterday I shared, another 2 years, our center will have the capability to launch 26 launches from here. So as a kind of environment, our SHAR team, the potential of our employees, right from bottom to top is really tremendous. Given a chance, they have the attachment and they have the commitment and they have the self-motivation. I need not motivate. Daily I need not call, you do like nothing. It's all self-motivated. So I'm very happy to be part of the SHAR team for this major transforming phase. And I am extremely happy that today, a rare event, I got a chance to see our dear old students. The number one, yesterday I saw number one, I think he's the winner. Though he's number one, he appears to be the last number. Very nice, all of you spending time here. So I don't know what is the plan of action from your side, and I'm sure you will have, now it's a formal association, you will have regular meetings. I'm expecting maybe a still, what you call larger group of our alumni. And I was, in some context, I was going through the past records of our SHAR alumni, and we had excellent students here. The SHAR school was something so great, and it was one among the top. But in the due course, due to various reasons and obvious reasons and a lot of competitive environment, there's something, some slight degradation happens. So we are trying to pull the status or push the status from bottom to top. And at the right time, I think this formation of your alumni association is the right time, because all of you should see that. All of you should see that the old glory of our wonderful school, it should be brought back, and we should, all our employees here, they should opt first SHAR school. If they are not getting the admission because of some technical reason, then only they should go out. It should be the reverse. Any support from management, and already we have been having a lot of discussions inside, any support from management that will be offered, we have to see that our school is coming, it's standing first, like ISRO is standing one among the topmost organizations in the world, just in the country. So I don't want to take so much of time, but I am so sad that I am not able to continue here during the full part of this program, because though Mr. Sunil contacted me, I offered this 27th May, I am completely free, but unfortunately, some assignment came, I have to go to Bombay, I have to catch Mumbai flight, so I won't be able to be here during the remaining part of the program, but I am so happy on other side, at least today morning, at least for some time, I am able to be here with you, with all of you. So it's so nice, I feel so nice being here and seeing all of you. So continue your relationship, because after all, life, this type of relationship is the only thing that will remain. All other things, today director to director will go, some other person will come, associate, some other, all this is all and principal. I have seen 3 principals here. So it goes on changing, but then the relation, the true relation and the warm relation and the sincere relation, that will remain last. Wish you all the best, all the very best. And wish you a wonderful 2018, and you are living many parts of the world, across the world, and all of you are here. So I am sure that all of you will progress and flourish in your own fields. And my dear students, you are also having a bright future. So let me wish all of you a wonderful 2018. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. It is indeed a very honor and privilege for all of us, despite your very busy schedule and you're going out of Sriharikota today. In spite of that, you made the time to come over and spend some time with us. We are extremely honored for that. And when you were speaking your words, although we have not spoken, it felt like you read the mind of all the alumni. You hit all the right notes, sir, in terms of the glory of this school. Yeah, we are all very proud of that, and whatever little way possible we would like to help. In terms of the magical touch of shar, all of us, wherever in the world we go, but we cannot forget the magic of shar. So that always brings us back, and that's really the magnetic force to get all of us here. And last but not the least, I think everything that you're doing here, everything that ISRO is doing here makes us so proud, so proud. Every successful launch. With so much pride we tell our friends that we grew up in shar, and it's indeed so honorable to be in that success. I miss the glow of that success.
And make a move. Thank you so much for being here.